like that, I mean, that's like something that you want to dream of, especially here in North Carolina. So I'm all smiles right now.
When you're playing like that in the moment, like on the court, like what are you feeling?
I'm in the zone. I mean, I feel like I'm in my backyard, just out there, just hooping and just trying things out. I think it's like a zone that every hooper knows. Like when you're just in that zone, it's hard to get out of, and nothing like you can't hear anything. You just see the ball in the basket, and that's not the type of zone I was in tonight.
Did you know you were on the cusp of a career high, and that's when?
Yeah, I knew I had 30, so I'm like, I told Ellie, I said, bro, I need like at least 32 or 32 plus. So I didn't want to tie my career, so I'm glad I got 36.
RJ, how do you feel about the way your zone that you're in right now is translating, throughout the entire team, especially during this winning streak? You guys win all these games by double digits. Okay. They're following your lead on this, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, for us to capitalize off these wins and do the things that we're doing as a team is great. I think, all of us win and all of us eat. And we're doing a phenomenal job of just, playing Carolina basketball and our brand of basketball. It's fun to watch. It's even fun to play. So, and then the credit's not all to me. It's all to my teammates. They do a good job of just, knowing when to find me and vice versa. So, the chemistry's real for this team.
What actions were really working with you on those drives?
Say it again, I'm sorry?
What actions were really working for you on the drives you were making?
Yeah, they were like in the drop coverage, so I was able to kind of get to my spots, whether that was a pull up, finish always strong at the rim or a floater, and it was working all night for me.
RJ, I didn't hear his question about it. What made like you got going first half?
Yeah,
they're really good team. Set up a lot of other stuff later on. Everybody was able to.
Yeah, I feel like my first two shots, I believe, I settled for three. Coach Davis always said I was able to, kind of off the curl pin downs, I was able to get to the rim, and that's what I saw. So after the shots weren't really going down from three, had to be more aggressive and trusting going to the paint. And what was working was the floater and finishing strong, either get fouled or finish it through contact. So that's what was working, and I got downhill all game.
In this first half, 6 of the team's first 10 shots were threes. Only 2 of the next 20 were threes. Was that something that we talked to you guys about, or was it just how things played out?
I mean, that was one of the key emphasis, key points going to this game was living the paint. Obviously, we could really shoot the ball well from the three, but what was working was dominant points in the paint, whether that was guards who finished at the rim or dumbing it down low the line. So we got that going in the second half and realized that once we was able to, kind of break their ball coverage, we was able to get whatever we wanted.
RJ, most points by a Tar Heel since 2016 with Bryce Johnson at 39. Most points by a Tar Heel in this building since Tyler Hansbrough in 2008. What does that mean to you?
I mean, that means a lot. Just to know, there's a lot of great players that came through here, and just a lot of players that put a lot of points up on the board. So I mean, just for me to be amongst this list, I mean, it's just all glory to God. And I'm just super fortunate and grateful for the opportunity and the game I had today.
What did Coach Davis tell you guys at halftime?
He got on us. There was a lot of yelling, and basically told us that they don't feel our presence. And they're a good basketball team. They're doing a good job of kind of just being physical with their drives and finishing it and kind of getting us in foul trouble. So we tried to make a stand on the defensive end, and the offense will come, and that's what happened.
Going off the history that you're making, you said earlier this season that you think little RJ would be really proud of big RJ.
Yeah.
After this stretch and so many more accomplishments, what does it mean to know that you're really leading by example to not only your teammates but the next generation?
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, I think that's something that I haven't really thought about. It's great to hear you ask that. So just in terms of leaving a legacy on, not for myself but for the next generation. I mean, it's just something that I just got to continue to stay humble and know what got me here. That was hard work and staying down through it all. And I'm just going to continue to keep doing that. I know I got a lot left to improve in different aspects, but I'm going to definitely just enjoy this moment and kind of stay present. But at the same time, also kind of just be the leader. Be the true leader I know I am.
Was ACC Player of the Year one of your goals coming into the season, and has it developed into it?
I don't really like to discuss my goals out loud, so we'll see how that ends.
What areas have you raised the point where you just sense when the team needs you to just kind of put them on your shoulders for 4-minute, 3-minute sequences? And did you have that point tonight, especially in the first half?
I just know from my standpoint is just always be aggressive no matter if we're up or down. Just always be in attack mode because I feel like that's better for the team and it's an advantage for us, whether I'm scoring or dishing it out for others. So I just happened to be in a situation in the zone where everything just felt like if I shot it was going in. So I think that's good for us, but at the same time, I know my teammates trust me and I trust them. So it may be me one game, but I know for a fact that it could be somebody else the next game, and that's what just speaks for this team. And I'm just super fortunate for it happy for me.
When you raise your game the most this year?
Shooting, I think I was always a good shooter, but just to be able to get my shot release quicker from bigger defenders, floaters, my handles, reading the ball coverages a little bit better. I think that was my next step into becoming the player I know I can become. And overall, taking a stand defensively, I think I've been doing a better job of kind of guarding my man, and especially for my size, just playing defense and being a leader. We had a lot of new players coming in this year, and a lot of players that haven't been in the position that me and Mondo were in a couple years ago. So that's what I've been working.
How much does Elliott and his playmaking ability help do that too?
Yeah, Elliott's great. He's a great playmaker, a great teammate to play with, and just an overall, he's always looking, to find you. And I think that's something, a chemistry that me and him built along the way. I know he's gonna look for me and vice versa. So I love playing with Elliott. He's a great point guard. He's a great teammate to have, and overall great playmaker.
When you were sitting there at halftime getting chewed out, were you thinking to yourself, I've got to come out and assert myself for us to win this game in the second half?
I was just out, told myself just to come out and just play, Carolina basketball and just do what I know that I can. I've been practicing and practice, and overall just be aggressive. That was like the main tone, main thing, and setting the tone. I know in the second half, kind of think we took like 3 bad shots at the start of it, and we had like little lapses. So just kind of getting the game under control a little bit, but it kind of extended the lead. I know like it was too much of a close game where I knew where we could have extended the lead from get to a 10-point lead at least. So.
Even after you made those